Hello, my name is Evelyn Charan. So I've recently been reinstated to work. I tried to quit my union, but they told me that I had to bid. So I bid. I got a pretty good collective agreement. However, my bills and I have now lost my place to live again. The people that let me stay in their house until it was sold, the house is now, but I went and bought a generator set so that I can have heat, and I found a storage unit for $80 a month to put my truck and my camper in while I'm at camp. Now, I'm not sure how long this contract is going to last because now Frontier Oil Sands Tech Resources has just pulled out of a $20 billion project. So we just lost one of the oil sands. The house I'm in, they dropped the price of the sale from $450,000 to $355,000 so that they could get it sold. The owner of the house is very sick and they had to get rid of it. And I'm very thankful that the Marcischuk family has let me stay in their house over the winter so that I could stay warm. However, I'm going to be going back to living in my camper in 3 weeks. Now, I don't know what it is with this organization jail as far as I know. Now, I've gone to the police, I've gone to the labor board, I've gone to human rights, and everybody seems to be putting everything on hold. They don't seem to think that they seem to think it's okay that I'm suffering. I've lost my house. I've lost my apartment. I've lost my truck. I've lost all my furniture, all my clothes, everything. I've been basically living on the street. My camper is what's kept me safe. I bought a camper, a 1974 Boler from an ex-police officer down south that's retired. He used to be the sheriff in Lethbridge and RCMP or something. But a really, really nice gentleman sold me his camper for $1,700. And that's how I've been living for the past couple of years. Now, I may have a paycheck under my belt, but that paycheck went on to bills and I'm broke. I have no money. I don't have a pot to piss in, literally. And so I'm bringing the truck in to get it fixed today because it's having all kinds of recalls. And right now it's not very dependable. Now, I've lost a truck in the process, which was bought and paid for. It originally was supposed to be for my brother's 60th birthday. I had to turn around and sell it to survive. That's $25,000 in savings out the door. I had put $10,000 on a house. I had to take the $10,000 back from my brother to cover my bills. I lost that. My apartment I lost because I couldn't pay the bills on that. That was $1,500 a month rent. Still denying me my private pension in financial distress. I got the police to call them. What did they do? They turned around and just blocked out my phone number from accessing my monies in financial distress. They seem to think it's a joke. They made fun of me on the telephone, laughing at me at the other end, the management from Morneau Chappelle. They think it's pretty funny. They think it's funny to put somebody out on the street. I don't know if this narcissistic behavior is a game to them, but I hope they all go to jail. In my situation, I was sexually harassed in the workplace in 2012 at Suncor camp. I reported everything. I had to withdraw my statement so I wouldn't get fired, but then they fired me anyways and promoted the harasser. And it doesn't stop there. The harassment went on a daily basis in my workplace. I still bump into the culprits. I still bump into the people that did harass me, or witnesses that watched it and did nothing about it. Never went to the police. They're sworn in as HSE advisors. I have my HSE. And I know through the law with HSE swearing in, if you see something that's happening, you have to report it. So since the safety hand never ever reported it, doesn't that make him responsible too? So there's a lot of people involved in this that went ahead and just ruined my life, didn't care the damages that it caused. They think it's a big joke that I'm living outside in parking lots because that's all I can afford. So anyways, I have to go pay my insurance today. I've got to take my truck in to get fixed so that it is reliable to pull a camper around. I'm going to be living in my camper in the next 3 weeks because I have no place to go and I have no money to pay for a place to go. People seem to think, oh, well, you got a paycheck now, you can afford to rent a place. Well, no, it doesn't work that way. When your credit is ruined and you don't have credit, I'm being sued by companies because of money that I had borrowed to survive. And I can't pay that money back. So, because of it, now I have no credit. So, because I don't have any credit, because of this labor dispute, they want to call it, I no longer can rent a place to live because I have no credit. So it's ruined my life. The people that abused me in the workplace, they're getting away with it. They're still getting away with it. The Labor Board and Human Rights have done nothing to make it better. They've dragged it out. They've dragged it out. They've dragged it out. As far as I'm concerned, they should all be in jail. Now, I want my back pay and I want all of my money and everything that's owed to me. It's right there in black and white. I proved it beyond a reasonable doubt. As a matter of fact, I proved beyond a reasonable doubt that it was a wrongful termination also. And the punitive damages are astronomical. You guys all have a roof over your head. You got all your cell phones that you're texting at work and playing with, and all your data and all your gossip and everything, but you didn't give a damn that you ruined my life. I didn't know any of you people, nor did you have any right to sexually touch me, sexually harass me, or even come near me for that matter. What a horrible organization to be involved in. I would like to not be a part of this organization because it's a bad taste in my mouth. But unfortunately, I have no choice. I can't get a job anywhere. The company that did this to me is such a large company that they have everything. They have all the hospitals, the schools, everything. And I can't get a job anywhere else. My union told me I had to bid. So I bid. I got a good contract, but it's a very hard contract. And I have a lot of injuries. I've got lots of memory loss. And I went through mental breakdown after mental breakdown. So it hasn't been easy on me. I haven't been able to be with my family for over 3 years because of this. Now, this is a form of human trafficking and federal fraud. Don't let this happen to you. If you see that there's monies missing on your paychecks, report it. If the management does nothing about it, go to the police. There's always somebody that you can report it to. I constantly went to the police for help. I still have not received back pay and monies that's owed to me. I still cannot access my private pension to support myself. I still need surgeries. I'm not getting any better. My health is deteriorating, and they don't care. They've put my life at risk. They're still putting my life at risk, and they could give a damn. They've done nothing about it. As far as I'm concerned, they should be in jail. They've made me so poor and targeted me so bad, but I'm not afraid of them anymore, and they will not bully me around anymore. Please don't let this happen to you. Be smart. If you see that there's something wrong in the workplace, report it. Tell someone. If your managers do nothing about it, go to the police. The police always have right advice. They might be able to steer you in the right direction to get you the help that you need. I'm starting to get the help that I need legally, but it's a very long, slow process. I have to file so much documentation. I don't even know if I'm coming or going. I need some kind of an advocate or a lawyer to help me with it because I'm not that educated. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know how to file this in court by myself. I just want my money and I want what's mine, and I want to go home and I want to be left alone. And now I have to live outside again. Has any of you ever stopped to think that my life is at risk? It doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't, you don't care whose life you put at risk. You think this is a big joke. I wonder if it was one of your staff, one of your management staff that had to live outside camping in their car because they have no place to turn and nobody to go to. I wonder if you lived where you had to live on $400 income a month. I wonder how you would feed yourself. If it wasn't for the local community workers here and the local businesses here, I would be dead. It's unbelievable how you treat people in your company. You should be ashamed of yourselves. I just want my money and I want to move on. I want nothing to do with this organization. And they don't seem to understand that. They seem to think that this is some big joke of theirs. I don't want anything to do with you. You've put me through hell. You put my family through hell. Now get my money, get it to me somehow, give it to the RCMP to give to me, and we won't even talk about it. But as long as I don't get my money from you people, I'm going to keep going live and I'm going to keep advertising. I'm not afraid of you anymore. You will not threaten me and you will not threaten my family anymore. I'm done with you. You support sexual predators in the workplace, you take their side, and you have put me out of work for work permits, which legally you were never ever allowed to do. It's in the new collective agreement now, and I've taken my HSC, and it's Canadian hire over and above work permits. It doesn't matter what the seniority is. The Canadians keep their jobs first. We earned them. We deserve them. And we deserve to be treated good in our companies. It doesn't matter who the company is. We deserve to be treated like human beings in the workplace, not like less than. We were here first. These are our jobs. We don't mind that work permits come in, but not if it's going to cost us our jobs and our homes. It's not right what you did to me. You kept work permits that were breaking the laws. They were breaking federal laws. And you put me out of work and made me homeless. Oh, well, Evelyn's a tough girl. Well, she's not that tough. And it's cold outside. Now, I wonder, you shop stewards that have perjured me, I wonder how you would like it to be living outside. Do you even know how to survive outside? You try to live outside in 40 below. I've done it. You have a nice day. Now, I want my money. Take care. Evelyn Charan.